All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. So let's look and see where we're at. We've got 31 mystery shards because I blew through a bunch to get some extra food for my doggos. We've got 625 ancient shards. We're about to hit that 120 mark on voids, 7 primals, and 46 sacreds. As far as fusions, nothing going on there. We've got set 96 for Mithrala, so if we're lucky, it'll be 2 weeks before we get her. If we're not lucky, it'll be 3 or 4. So really just depends on what they give me and how much damage I do to the Hydra. I actually need to do a really good job on my next team because I kind of was blowing through keys. It wasn't the best options for me, but I did what I did because I was in a rush. So Dark Kale, we are basically done. I mean, next time it pops up, we'll have them in a few days. So probably a week after the next reset, and we will have Dark Kale. So we already have, I think, 15 books. I don't even know how many books this dude needs. Let's see. He needs 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. So we have more than enough books to max him, so we can build him out real quick. I do have the heroes cooking right now to make the 6-star, and I am leveling heroes right now as we speak. So that's kind of my off time right now. So I'm going to build them up, get them ready to go, and then we will have him probably 6-star the day we get him. If I'm off and I have the time, I will do a video when I pull him. If not, then I'll just show him off once I'm done. It really just depends on what happens. And as far as Thea, I think we kind of missed out on her last time a bit. Yeah, I think we missed out on some shards from her last rotation. So we're still at 27, but that's just kind of how it is. So where are we? What are we doing? So we've got the doggos. So we're going to be working on them. Mr. Houndspawn is done, I believe, and we just had the reset again. So once again, I dropped down below 60,000 power. I got to give him a little bit more power just so he stops dropping below 60 every time I go back and forth between 4 and 5 on reset. It's kind of annoying. So he's done. We've got his skills max and we've got his masteries. I just finished them yesterday. So he is ready to go. We're done with him. If I'm lucky, when the reset happens tonight, we'll get our books for the other doggo, and then he'll be done too. Where is he? Here we go. For Hellfang. So he's done 60. I'm working on his masteries now. I literally just started. Like I said, last night. We finished the other one. We started working on him. So his artifacts are set up. He's not the best setup, but he's faster than the other one. So I've got his speed up pretty high now. I've got him to 227. So he's 27 speed higher than the other dog, which means he can get it in. But I think when I was using them, just messing around with them, he was getting off his freeze, and it was kind of messing with the turn order a little bit because he wasn't getting his freeze off. So it's a little weird. We'll see how it goes. But either way, we're going to try it and see how they do. He's not as strong because I didn't build him as strong. Houndspawn does reasonable damage. This one is more about the freezes, and I did try them out in Faction Crypt, and they pretty much did better than the other heroes that I had. So who knows? Maybe they'll be on my final team. I mean, I'm on stage 21, so really there's no other where to go. So if they work, they work. And if they don't, then we find someone else. That's just how we do it. All right. Yeah. So like I said, skills. He needs 1 book here, and I think 2 here. So hopefully we get the books from there. If not, I may just try to do some of these little side tournaments just to get a couple of books and maybe bang it out real quick. I can use 1 epic book if I really, really want to, but I'm not going to right now. So that's what we were working on. And that's basically it. I'm going to also get Muckstalker done. I know I've been pushing him back, but because he's not really helping me anywhere, so to speak. He is helping me in in Faction Crypt, but he's not helping. Like, he puts people to sleep, so it was helpful, but it wasn't like he's like the reason we're going to beat it. I have better heroes in there, so I got to see, because once I start playing with that Crypt, we'll be good. But I do need to do his masteries. I am doing them. We are going to do a champion spotlight on him when I finish it, and I'm hoping to do him literally exactly after this dog. Hopefully, I have 2 weeks now until Kale, so I don't have anything to focus on, which means I can get them done. All right, so there you go. And the other thing is that there's been a lot of things going back and forth with the tournaments that I was trying to get, so I want to make sure that I was getting some of the books and gems in there. As you can see, we've been doing really good on gems. We're at 6,400 now, which is a lot more than I have ever had. Actually, it is the most I've ever had. So I don't need to spend on anything. If I really wanted to, I could just buy Muckstalker's masteries if I'm that crazy. But I would rather save this, get it up to maybe 6,800 or 7,000 by the time I get Kale, and then just buy Kale's masteries. So that's what I'm hoping to do, and then we'll be good. I'd rather spend my time working on the dogs and get Kale out as soon as possible. So there we go. Missions. We did just get the reset for the tag mission, so we are going to get some stuff there. The next quest on our list is Stage 7 of Durham Forest on Nightmare. So we just got that. It's funny that this video is coming out literally today because on Tuesday, because Monday's video was me doing the missions to get to this point. So it's kind of funny. It's almost a continuation of what we were doing then. Equip a champion with a swift parry set. Yeah, we have that, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, clear stage 25 dragon 10 times on auto. And then we have the glyph one. So we probably are going to bang this one out. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now because that's probably going to be about what was our fastest time? I don't know. I have to look at the fastest time. We'll see what the time is. If it's like 6 minutes a run, yeah, I'm not going to do 60-minute runs. I'll just, do it off stream. So that's where we're at now. We're going to be doing this. We have how many missions done already on this? Decent amount, right? Here we go. 318. I don't know. I can't do math. It doesn't show you. But either way, we're moving along nicely. And I should be able to finish a lot of these pretty quickly. Use 30 glyphs. That's not hard. We have all of that. So I can do that literally right after. And we can do this right after that also. And we can do this right after. And yeah, we can bang out a lot of these. Really, it's just time on these. The Fire Knight's easy. So yeah, we're gonna move along pretty quickly on some of these until we get to the more tag team oriented things. Let's look at tag team real quick since we're in there. So we do have a battle log. So let's see the battle log. So these are my, oh, there's no battle log. It just reset. Damn it. So I have my attacks that I had one defeat and all victories otherwise. This one I just put on auto. We're going to start seeing more defeats in here. I do need to get to silver to finish this first round of quests, and I'm not looking forward to it. So this is going to be the first time literally in the whole time that we've been playing, the first time that I'm really actually going to be trying to move forward in tag team, because this is the first time that it's actually been necessary. It sucks because I hate the arena and I really hate tag team when it gets higher because you're basically just doing arena 3 times in a row. So it's not very creative, and it sucks that there's actually a quest where you have to move up in the arena, which basically means you have to beat stronger and stronger enemies to move forward in these quest lines. So they're basically forcing you to try to spend money, which is the only reason this quest exists. But you know what? We're not spending money, and we're still going to do the quest. So I'll reset this thing every day if I have to. I will spend 150 gems in a day, reset it until I find fights that I can win. That's it. Like, this is a fight I can win. Like, anything in that 400 to 500 range, I can definitely win, unless it's like a weird team that just has a ton of speed. Something like this might be a little rough because you've got this guy, what's his name, Hellcath in there, who can do block damage. So I would probably have to start messing with my teams a little bit. I can beat probably all of these teams. The difference is that I have to actually move my teams around to make sure they work. So I may have to redo my main team, like this one. I may have to change this team to be a little more effective against teams that are kind of difficult. Thing is they really do wipe out teams that have no speed or defense. So they can wipe them out real quick, and then I can move on to the next team. But it is what it is, and that's how it is, as they say. So that's where we're at. Actually, do we have anything in the board? All right, we have 4 days. Good. You know what? We're going to buy this. You know why? Because I want to. All right, so there you go. That's that. I don't know. We've got our heroes cooking in here for Kale, so they're already going. We got them settled out once we got the doggo to 60. And then we are working on the last section of this. See, as you can see, I got a bunch of her now. So we are going to get 2 more, actually only 1 more I need of her to fill this out, and then I can pull her and use her for skill books. Eventually, I may use this as I may change it so that I don't have so much space in my vault, but it's kind of nice having all these extra copies, because then if I ever really want to, do some kind of a video with starting a hero, at least I know I have heroes here that I can just kind of pull out and use. So if I have like an extra Kale, like I'll start catching up on some extra heroes like Kale and who's the other one, like Elhain and Galek. I may end up saving extra copies of those heroes down the road just so we can do videos on like building them in the beginning and starting the game. Maybe I'll do like a starting video where I just have those 2, like her, like either one of the starting 4 and then the war priest, and we'll just maybe run through campaign so you can see how hard it is when you first start. I'm also thinking about doing a brand new account just to show. I'm not going to run it, but I'm just going to use it to show the beginning of the game. I'm not going to continue it or play it or keep it. Like, screw that. I will never start this game again unless it's like the end of the world, probably. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Altar of Souls, I think we summoned this morning. Yeah, so let's see if there's anything in here we can buy, because I'm really looking for my boy. He has not popped up yet. Oh my god, Tolog is not popping up in here at all. I just want to buy him and get him a freaking blessing, because he's one of my best heroes now. All right, so where are we going? So we've got the missions that we've got. Let's go in there and see. Yeah, it looks so good, right? With this, I love it. Look at that, 3. It's so good. Ah, man, I can't even imagine having all 10s here. Like, that's a lot of work. Crazy, right? All right, so let's go into here. Let's see. We also have some Doom Tower to kind of mess with. Faction Wars, we did get a little bit more stars. I don't know. Yeah, 772. But see, here we go. So here's Lizard Crypt. Let's go in here real quick since we're already in here. So this is now the area we're at. Who do we have? Filter, include Master Vault, hide. All right, so out of everyone here, he's probably the worst one, is Muckstalker. Now, we could conceivably build, I don't know, Metal Shaper or Flinger. Possibly. We already have a Reviver. Really what we need in here is somebody who can heal or revive. Not heal, not revive, just heal. Heal's the important one, because if he keeps getting lower and lower HP, he can't regenerate himself. So I think we might even consider rebuilding him in a regen set. That might be the option, because then he'll heal himself and be able to just keep reviving. I can't have him die. So that might be the option. We also have Saurus. He's an option. He's not that strong, but we could get him built up maybe. Everyone else in here is kind of a wild card. I don't see them as really helping me too much. I mean, they might, but remember, we're getting to the end now. So that's where we're at. Flinger would probably be my best option, because at least he's a damage dealer, but somebody who does healing. I think Metal Shaper does shields, but I don't know if he heals. I'd have to look into that. But this is the team we're using. They're all 60 right now. Let's go in here real quick. Let's just see how this goes. I'm not going to run it on auto, because these are tough fights. So now we're going to do some crit damage up, just so you can kind of see how this team is functioning. All right, we want to keep him alive, so I put the shield on him, and he can freeze, so it's kind of nice. Now we want to provoke all the stupid, what are these guys? Valkyries. This is the problem. So we want to sleep a Valkyrie. No. Go over here. Thank you. The Valkyries are the problem. There we go. So we got a slept Valkyrie and a provoked Valkyrie. So I would normally use this defense thing, so having him be faster than Sleep Boy would probably be helpful, because now we're hurt. So I think what we're going to do is lower the attack of this guy, if we can. Nope, we did not, but it did some damage. All right, now this guy, actually, she has no turn meter now. So to be honest, we could probably do it. Attacks all enemies. Yeah, we'll decrease turn meter of everybody. If we can. They got resisted. I don't know if his accuracy is high enough. I got to check that, because it's kind of important. All right, so he's frozen. We're good there. Let's try to kill this chick. All right, now we can do the defense thing. So now everybody has more defense. We should probably kill him, but he's frozen, right? I can't see. There we go. He's good. She's provoked, so we don't have to worry about him. She's the problem. We want her out of our face. All right, what does this do? This is decreased defense, so that's definitely helpful. But it's going to go red against her, but we'll stay maybe. Yeah, no, it's not going to do much. Hey, whatever. Can we freeze her? We did. Nice. So now we can kill this guy. This is kind of how it has to work, unfortunately. These guys are coming into play. We're going to sleep her and then kill this guy, because he's the strongest. Oh, yeah. Go for him. All right, so now we want to freeze this girl. We can't, so we're going to kill her now. Hopefully she's dead. These fights are very rough, by the way. You're going to start to see that. Everyone said that this faction is one of the hardest to beat, so I agree. I mean, it definitely isn't easy. Let's just kill this guy. We just want him dead. Dead skis. All right. And then we're basically going to... We don't want to wake her, but we're going to have to, so... Hopefully we can freeze her. We're going to... Sleeping her is pointless, because she's not going to get another turn, so... There we go. I mean, she is going to get another turn. So now hopefully we freeze her. We did. So there we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just that one luck shot. Granted, she's only going to make herself counterattack. So it's not the end of the world, but you definitely don't want to have that go off when all the heroes are there, because then they all get that freaking, what is it called? The counterattack. Now, I think we've gotten through this almost to the last second, I think, this fight specifically. So we want to sleep some heroes and try to freeze some people. All right, we're going to kill this guy, because he's really annoying. He's also weak. He doesn't have a lot of attack. All right, so now this is the attack when enemy places weakened. So yeah, we want to do that. Maybe on him. No. Yeah, nah, we'll take him out. There we go. We'll use it as an attack to take him out. So now we're going to put counter on him, because he's close to getting messed. Now we want to provoke somebody. So we're going to try and provoke him, because we don't want them doing things. That's the point here. No, we don't want people doing things. Good job. All right, so now we can kill this dude. And now he's going to do some damage that we don't like. So we're going to try to get some defense up. And then try to kill this guy, maybe. Even though he's provoked. He has the least amount of health. We might as well just get him out of the way. You never know when somebody's going to come back to haunt you. All right, so let's sleep this guy. All right, let's just focus on the ones that we can do the most damage to that are the correct affinity. We'll take him out. We don't care if they kill Bogwalker, because we can revive him. Funny enough, him dying is actually better than him getting hit for low HP. All right, so that's fine. I can always put a counter up on him. It's fine. Look at that. And he healed a little bit. All right, so this fight is rough. So here we go. So I think honestly trying to free somebody is my best option here. All right, this guy's a jerk. There we go. Oh, thank God. All right, we're going to try and sleep this guy. And then we're going to focus down these guys, I think. I think they're the worst ones. We'll see. We're going to need a provoke soon. If we can kill one hero, see, those guys do freezes, which is a problem. Look at all that. A lot of AoE damage. All right, so now we can do decrease turn meter. There we go. All right, so now we want to revive. What happened there? Did I just mess something up? Hold on. Did he get block revived? Are you kidding me? Is that what happened? I don't know. We're going to find out. That's really annoying if that's what happened. I think he might have gotten block revived, in which case we can just undo this now and not play it anymore. But at least you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know who did that, unfortunately. I think it was one of these guys. They're the worst ones, so we definitely got to take them out quicker. Yeah, let's just do this. Block revive is such a dick move, right? It literally ruins everything. The whole 3-star, like you can't get it back now. So, but I don't really care because there's no point in me even finishing this because I don't need whatever I'm going to get from this. But we can try it because I want to see who's doing what and what we're up against. All right, kill her. Or whatever. We might as well just auto now, right? Doesn't even matter if we win, so. I'm not going to beat it today because I'm probably not going to be in here. I'm going to be doing other stuff today, so I don't even care. I'll wait till the next time. Because like I said, I know that Muckstalker is good for sleeping people, as you saw. Like, he's not bad for that. But I'm sure there's better heroes that we could use. But it's useful enough. Yeah, he definitely got block revived. So, it is what it is, as they say. All right, good for them. Good for you guys. Okay, I got 15 of these, so you know what? In my book, it was worth it. So yeah, we can beat this one. 3-star. Let's check out stage 20. I think this one was a pain in the ass, if I remember correctly. I think this one. No, we're not doing this one. Yeah, no. And this one, I'm gonna need a secondary hero. The first fight is all healers, so they just constantly heal and remove buffs. The fight takes like 5 minutes to get through without damage. So like having someone like what's his name, Muckstalker is essentially useless, and even freezing them is useless because one of them will actually take the debuffs off and then heal them to full health. So for that fight specifically, I want to get a bunch of really strong attack heroes and just blast them in the face because it's the only way to get through it. So I'm probably going to have to build an extra hero for that fight, by the way, because I don't want to. It's literally too long for no reason. Limited. What's limited in the shop? Is it free? I bet you it's not. It's not. Hey, here's your privilege pack, guys. Spend $15. Give us $15, and that's your privilege. Oh man, that's great. All right, let's see. So we're getting some points. So let's go into Doom Tower real quick. Check it out, and then maybe we'll check out the dragon. Let me just see, because Doom Tower, we just did the reset. Normal. All right, so we've got 2 weeks and 3 days left on this. So here we go. We're number 2 because I couldn't beat that last stupid room because it's the same one that I can never beat every time. It's the void heroes that are rare because I don't have them built up yet. So that's just never going to happen for a while. Because to be honest, that is the only reason for me to build those heroes that I have is for that one room. That is the only reason for me to level 60 them. And they are all basically terrible heroes that aren't going to help me anywhere else. So I think for now we're just going to take the L on that last room every month. It doesn't bother me. I will take it. All right. So let's go into hard mode rather than spending 3-4 weeks to build up 3 heroes that I'm only going to use for one dumb room, right? All right. So hard. We got stuck on this fight. I don't know why. I wasn't watching. So I think this is one of those fights. This is the team I used to get through most of the Doom Tower hard. And this looks like one of those fights where I just need more damage. So we're going to pull him out. We're going to bring him in. And we're going to put him in the lead. So now we've got him, we've got Cleo, and we've got her. Who did I pull out? Visix, right? Or something like that, right? Yeah, who cares? All right, so that should be good enough. Let's see if they do it. The problem is I can't leave your Carl in on auto. That's the only downside to this. Because sometimes they'll just keep... Well, I mean, I have Arbiter here now, so maybe it'll work. Archmage is really good for stunning. But I think the problem here is that there wasn't enough attack power. And maybe that's why they were dying. Because I didn't watch the fight. I just had it on auto, and they got through up to this fight. And then I put it on auto a few times, because a lot of times it's just one time that they lose. It does happen. But this one was not one of those times. They lost 3 or 4 times in a row, and I'm like, I guess we're going to have to change the team. I forgot what I was doing. I was doing something else, is what I was doing. I was not paying attention to raid, is what I was doing. And I should have been. And there's your block damage. I have coffee. Yeah, the block damage is where we have the problem. And why I have to have Arbiter in here. Or possibly even bring Ryan, actually, now that I think about it. Luckily, we're in Doom Tower hard. So, funny enough, it actually gets easier to not have that happen. Where you get stuck with somebody having, like, unkillable, and then your hero's just constantly reducing the turn meter. It's actually easier in hard mode because they're faster, so they get their turns quicker, so you don't have those endless cycles. Most of the time, you can get an extra turn in. I mean, they'll get the extra turn in before your heroes can really do all those things. Wow, that guy moves fast. Was that Arbiter? Say goodnight, Arbiter. All right. Well, we can't take it off auto, so it's going to have to just kind of go. Good. I'm glad she brought him back. If she doesn't die, it would be nice. There we go. We're getting some damage done here. We are going to probably die now. I see why we were dying now. I get it. Luckily, there's no revives on this team. There we go. A revive into a stun. This is why Relentless is good on Syl. In case you were wondering, that should be your answer. If she didn't have Relentless, she wouldn't have just done what she just did. I get it. It's a one-off thing. But look, it happens. And that's all you need sometimes to win something. Because sometimes you just need to beat something. And there you go. Everyone's back in the cycle. So I guess having your Carl on this one was good. All right, so this is where problems will happen. If I was doing auto, excuse me, I would freeze. So he got stunned anyway, but I would freeze that demon dude because he is a jerk bag. There we go. He's frozen now. All right, so I'll get block skills. That would be nice. The fact that they're not killing the demon guy is good because he's the one that's going to poison us and kill the whole team. And definitely having Soul Reap now on Cleo has been helping a lot too, by the way. I took it. I don't know if I showed that, but I put Lightning Cage on her originally. It's a stupid blessing. So I put Soul Reap on her because it's much better, and now it's been helping a lot. There's an Apothecary trying to kill that guy. All right, there we go. We're going to turn this off. All right, because we want to go to the next one, floor selection. All right, so now we go in here. Oh, actually, we can go into the secret room. What's the secret room? All rares? Or is this, yeah, Epic Champions only? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We've got speed, we've got stuns, we've got damage, we've got revive, and we've got one more damage person we can bring in. Actually, we're not going to bring him. He sucks. We're going to bring you, and we're going to bring you for shields. Yeah. I was going to bring my boy in, but I know you guys want to see Lord Legionary Rock secret rooms. This team should be able to handle this, I think, with all this. They have enough crowd control and healing, I think, to manage it. I don't think we need a reviver. We're about to find out. I used to bring Broadmaw into these fights a lot more because my heroes would get killed, and that was my backup plan. The goal here is to not die, since we have healing and shields now, and stuns to kind of crowd control the fight. So hopefully no one gets killed. Otherwise, we're going to have to bring Broadmaw. And why would you use that AoE against him? You silly, silly goose. There you go. Two stuns? I mean, I'll take it. Two's better than none, right? I'll take 2 stuns. That's 2 hits that I'm not going to take, which sometimes is all you need. All you need is a miracle. Uh-oh, now we've got some... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right, we got a shield off, so that's good. She's got regen, so as long as she doesn't die and nobody gets a bunch of turns against her, we'll be good. Or not. Well, there goes our speed. Well, luckily my team here is not bad. Haikatoon's probably the worst one out of everyone. And if they kill Dark Elhain, the other ones are really defensive. So I feel with the proper timed skills, the other ones will still be able to manage it because of all the extra stuff that they do. All right, good. As long as we get a little bit of a damage in with Elhain on this one without her dying. Yeah, accuracy is definitely going to have to go way higher up for these guys. We need some reducing of turn meters and stuff. Archmage has really good accuracy. He actually has the accuracy buff from his mastery, so we're going to have to start doing like 300-400 accuracy on a lot of these guys. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to really start farming the 6-star gear now. Man, it only took a year and a half for me to actually need to farm gear, right? Like, hardcore farm it. Because honestly, we do have enough heroes to do stuff at this point. We're going to be getting more that are good, but there you go. Secret room, Thea the Tomb Angel. So we got our 3 pieces again. So there we go. We're good on that. All right, get out of there. I don't think we really need to move too forward on this. I just figured I would give it a shot on there. So these fights are, like I said, these fights are pretty much the same. I don't think we really need to move forward too much on this right now. I would rather kind of look at the dragon now and see where it is. But this is what I'm going to be doing now. I don't know. I don't even know the rotations of hard mode because I don't pay attention to it. I just see how far I can go and then I'm done. So I don't like know the rotations the way I know normal. I would assume they're the same, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not 100% on how that works. I don't know if it changes. But either way, we definitely want to start getting these resources. So I want to bang this out today. So we're going to do this and get to at least this boss today. That's going to be our goal as far as progression and stuff like that. And then we're going to go into Dragon. I want to probably waste my energy before I start doing more, before I start doing more of the masteries on the dogs and on Muckstalker. So we definitely need to do the Dragon. And what was it? Dragon 25, right? Is that what it said? What is my time on Dragon 25? All right, so my best time here is 7 minutes and 51 seconds. What's it on hard? It was like 6, right? Yeah, 6 minutes and 49 seconds. So we can get it down. I don't know if there's a big difference in damage, though, here. Let me see. So stage 25, team. Where's my dragon team? Dragonheart, here we go. All right, so this team, we were talking about it, and we just need more crowd control, right? So Yakarl is only for the waves. Like, that's really all he's for. Because he sucks against the boss. Like, he's terrible against the boss. So who do we have? Let's just, hypothetically speaking, who do we take out? If we take Yakarl out, who do we bring in here for crowd control that can actually do damage? Like, Drex is an option. We got stuns and provokes. She can lock skills, but, I mean, that takes a few rounds, so we need to make sure that the first few are done. He will actually possibly help us on the boss, but I think he's going to slow the run down a lot. And bringing in a poisoner doesn't help because her stuns alone I don't think are enough to help us without a bunch of reviving, right? So there's that. Bring my dog in. The doggo. Bring them in. I don't think there's anyone else, honestly, besides him. Like, I'm trying to see if there's anyone I can think of. Because this would be cool for the waves, but he doesn't help us on the freaking boss outside of maybe giving us crit damage, but... he does give crit and more speed, right? I don't know. Let's try it. We're not doing the whole run today anyway, so this is us just trying to see if we can come up with a better option for this to get through the waves and the boss at the same time. So having the crit damage for Cleo might be useful. Maybe our thing here is to just really build Cleo to insane power of attack, because I could switch her into an attack gear and just have her blast these freaking guys. Because right now, like I said, she's in defense because it works and it keeps her alive for faction crit, but it's not like I can't switch it back out when I go into faction crypt if I need to. Even though I feel like I probably wouldn't. Yeah, see, like, Carl is just a beast when it comes to taking these waves out. Like, this is just going to be a really long fight. I don't think having that crit, what is that, crit rate? Crit damage? I don't think having that is really helping us. Yeah, this isn't going to be a fast fight. Yeah, no, let's end that. So there's that. All right, so, I mean, at this point, I think I'm just going to stick to the team that works. And we'll just run it 10 times. I mean, there's not much else I can do at this point. I don't want to waste your guys' time and be like, here, watch this for 12 minutes. Like, here, you want to see me do this for 12 hours? Actually, before we do that, let me just say, I'm going to try one thing. So Cleo. So what does she have? She has this defense chest, and that is the crit one, right? So that's the crit chest. Now, we've got her in a lot of crit stuff because we wanted to make sure. I actually think I just got a crit piece, did I? Let me see. From the reset on Arena. Let me just see. Do we have an attack chest? We do not. All right, so I'm using accuracy on her boots, right? We could easily change this to make it a little bit better. We have a speed boot here. Doesn't really help my attack, though. This is crit rate, so that doesn't help me. What does this do? This doesn't do anything for me. What does this do? This is brand new. We just got this. Versus this, which has a lot of crit rate, and oh yeah, it has like 23% attack. That's probably not going to be. This is probably not going to be much better. Yeah, I don't know if that's. I mean, it has accuracy, but it's not going to be better than this set. So I don't think that's going to change. This is not going to really change. 50 attack doesn't help me. This is garbage. This is a shield with speed, which never hurts, but it takes away my crit rate, which I don't want. This is garbage. This is garbage. All right, so it's all garbage, basically. So we just need to find... Here, let's see if there's any that I have equipped. Fitting room, equipped. All right, and we want armor. And we want... attack. All right, here we go. Is there no crit? There is no crit. Of course there isn't. I think what we're going to have to do is dig through and see who has a really good chest for her that can... like this, like crit, something with crit rate and defense, just to kind of keep her defense a little bit good. But I want attack and crit, really. This one has accuracy, speed. Wait, did that just... yeah, this... all right, so basically she's going to gain about 500 attack from that. Here, actually, no, what's a 60? Do we have a 60? Here we go. Attack, here we go. So she's going to gain about 800 attack off of this by switching her, but her defense is going to suffer dramatically. So we got to consider that. But yeah, having more crit damage would help also. She's already over 200, so if we can get a set, because these aren't even great. Like, I can totally switch out the accuracy for perception. I think that's a good option. That'll give me the extra speed that I want to get her a little bit faster to do those dungeons quicker. So that's definitely an option. Let's see what I got here. We want perception. So having not equipped, and close this. Close this. There we go. Perception. Perception. Here it is. All right. So this is what we've got. Whether we have something we can use. What's this? This has HP, which is useless. So let's look at gloves and boots that are equipped. Let's do that. Filter, equipped. No, I hate filters. There we go. All right, perception. All right, so we've got a bunch of stuff in here. Like that's a lot. We have a lot of perception. I also have a lot that I can. What you call it? I have a lot of parts that I can forge. I'm trying to save that for the quest that we're coming up with. So all right, so we've got this, which has a huge attack stat change. So here, let's filter. Let's do fitting room. Let's see if because we can take from him. I don't mind that. Try on. So let's just say we do that, and then let's say we pull a glove from someone. So we have all these gloves here. We're not pulling from anyone that's really good. So this has crit rate. We don't want that. We want crit damage. So let's do primary stats. Crit damage. All right, so here we go. So we're definitely not pulling his away. I put that on him for Spider, so I don't feel like I want to pull that off of him. Now, Doggo has this one, which is what? Crit rate? So that has crit rate, speed, and accuracy, which is all good things for her. It's going to lower her attack. That's a rough one there. But we also still have to change her chest. So let's do try on. And then let's see if we can do... So that's going to bring her crit rate up. Her crit damage down about 6%. Her accuracy is going to go up. Her attack's going to go down, but we also didn't put an attack chest on her yet. So let's do chest. Nope. I forgot. There's no crit damage on that. So let's take the primary stats off. Oops. Primary stats. Where'd it go? It disappeared. All right. So let's do equipped. There shouldn't be anything on here. So now we go to perception. All right. So now we've got everything back. Let's find a chest. We might have to do a chest and a head. And I'd be stealing from my dog that I just built, but you know, kind of is what it is at this point. I'll just take the accuracy and maybe throw it back on the accuracy set from her and put it back on him. And then I just have to adjust his glove, which I'm fine with because I still need skill books before I do a quest on him anyway. So we're not in any rush is what I'm saying. I'd rather have Cleo be built better. Here we go. All right. So he's got defense. We want attack. So now we want our primary stat to be attack percent. Not much to go on here. Not much at all, actually. All right, so I need that crit rate. This one has the crit rate. I don't really use her that much either, so she might be worth taking it off. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sold on this, but I'm sold on this probably. So I may just say screw it and take that off and fix her and get her crit. I'm going to try to get her attack to like 6,000. That is really the goal. I'm going to get her attack to 6,000. I want to get her crit damage up a little bit more. And I think what we're going to do is see if there's... Because look at all this perception I can make. Like I can make another, 20 pieces of... hopefully some legendary or 6-star stuff that we can get. I mean, the chances are obviously slow and low, but I mean, it's worth it. I want to try and wait for that quest, though, so I don't want to really blow through it right now. And we also have, the other reason I don't want to do it right now, and I'm being a little more cautious on doing things, is because we have clan versus clan coming up now tomorrow. So I don't want to waste resources. I'd rather save my energy and everything else for clan versus clan for the points tomorrow. So I think we're not going to do all that grinding through. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow and see. Maybe I'll do another video on it. We'll see. Either way, you'll be seeing it eventually. So, all right. So I think that's it for today. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of look at some stuff and check out Dragon and see what we're going to do. We're going to just auto him, and it's going to be, 20-minute fights, and that's just kind of what it is. It's terrible, but we can win it. Do stage 25 and just bring in my team that's in here for, what is it, Dragon? Nope, that's Dragon 20. We don't want that. We want the Dragon hard mode team. Yeah, it's crazy that I have a Dragon hard mode team, by the way. And then we just let them run it. And we'll just do it 10 times in a row, and then I'll go do something else. So that's it for today. If you guys are interested in anything or you have any questions as far as what we're doing and how we're running this game, feel free to leave a comment. Always fun. It's always good to hear from you guys. I like it. And if you are interested in showing other people the channel, you can like, share, subscribe. All of these things are very good. They help me, they help you, because then you get to see when my stuff comes out, right? So it's helping you also, I guess. But yeah, that's it for today. This is a mess of dragon that I'm going to have to run 10 times in a row for an hour. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys, take care.